Let's get it.
Salutations, viewers, and welcome to AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Tonight, we're bringing you a special holiday edition. We have a girls and boys doubleheader. It's the Ankeny Centennial Jaguars taking on your Ames High Little Cyclones. Tonight, for your entertainment, hi everybody, Carter White alongside Ryan Eggert reporting live. The Ames High Little Cyclones so far have been having a pretty good season at a 5-2 record, and Caroline Waite and Ashley Ions have been tearing up the floor with a combined 245 points. But tonight, they face the Ankeny Centennial Jaguars, who have already played 3 conference opponents and have only lost by 9 at most to all 3 of them. I think that makes this a pretty well-matched match.
Absolutely, Carter. This is where we're going to see the true form of what Ames is going to be capable of in conference tonight. Whether we're going to see them either get blown out, if they blow out opponents, if it's going to be close, and they're going to have to find somebody else. This is going to be very important for them. They got to find somebody else aside from Waite and Ames that's going to step up. That's going to make that third part of the triple threat. That's going to make sure that they can have a good season. And should we mention that Ames has only beaten Centennial once out of 10 attempts. So it's going to be a very tall task for them tonight.
Your starters and tip-off coming up after this break. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks. We are just about ready to start the holiday edition of AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network. Let's get into your starters. First for the Jaguars. At guard, a 5'8 senior, number 5, Taylor Runchie. At forward, a 5'11 junior, number 15, Jackie Pippett. At guard, a 5'8 sophomore, number 25, Cleo Murray. At forward, a 6-foot senior, number 34, Alexandra Kihna Harris. And at guard, a 5'10 senior, number 40, Meg Burns. For your little Cyclones. At guard, a 5'9 junior, number 3, Brooke Spraggins. At guard, a 5'4 junior, number 4, Caroline Waite. At guard, a 5'7 senior, number 11, Morgan Seibert. At guard, a senior, 5'9, number 22, Tegan Lipsy. And at 6'1 guard, a junior, number 42, Ashley Iams. Partner, are you ready for the holiday season?
I'd say let's get into it.
Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. They're playing Welcome to the Jungle, and it's peculiar and convenient because they're playing some Jaguars. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Ames wins the tip. Left wing 3 by Caroline Waite is good. Caroline Waite starts off hot. 3-0 lead for the Little Cyclones with 7:48 to play in the first.
That's how you make an entrance right there, Carter. And this is going to be very important. Now they got to make a stop here.
Burns passes to Harris. Harris underneath. And that is Pippett, who is fouled as she tries to go up for the shot. for the away team. It seems like Centennial has quite a few fans here.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's definitely more than the Lincoln fans we saw last Tuesday. No, it's only about 20 minutes away, so nice convenient drive.
Pippett's first one from the line is good. With 7:35 to go in the first, it's 3-1. Little Cyclones are still in front. Pippett's second one from the line. That'll bounce around the hole and miss it. Ames the rebound. Ames takes it the other way. 7.5 to play in the first. It's Waite with the ball. Waite at the left wing, working her way around the arch. She's defended by Runchi. They're going to call an offensive foul on Waite, and she can't believe it. That'll put the ball into the hands of the Jaguars with 7:22 to go in the first as they're down 3-1 against the Little Cyclones.
Yeah. Well, they're still up, the Little Cyclones are, so you can afford to make one or two turnovers, but you can't make back-to-back-to-back turnovers. You know,
Runchi at the top of the key. Three-point attempt by Murray is no good. Iams once again the rebound. Good rebounding there by Iams, and now here's Spraggins with the ball. Spraggins at the left wing. She'll get it to Lipsy. Lipsy just inside the arch. She works her way around the arch. She's at the baseline, drives for the hole, puts it up, and actually she's fouled before she can get all the way to the hole. That'll give Ames the ball. Actually, yes, it'll keep the ball in the hands of Ames. Ball will be inbounded to the Little Cyclones.
Looks like Runchi will take the foul there.
Spraggins has the ball at the left wing. Another left wing three by Waite is no good. 6:46 to play in the first. Jaguars have the ball now. Inside the paint, that was Murray who went for a shot, no good. Ames still leads 3-1 with just over 6.5 to play in the first. Here's Waite with the ball. Waite at the left wing finds Spraggins, who moves her way around the arch. She's defended by Murray. Spraggins passes to Iams. Iams double teamed. She finds Lipsy just inside the left wing. She moves her way around the arch. She's at the top of the key with 6:10 to play in the first. At the elbow, teardrop from Spraggins is no good. Rebound by Lipsy, who tries to get it back to her teammate. She's unsuccessful. Ball goes out of bounds off of Ames' hands, and that'll give the ball to the Jaguars.
Yeah, air ball there from Spraggins. Granted, she's just coming back from a concussion that's kept her out for a couple weeks. So it's a bit normal there to recuperate.
Offensive foul gives the ball to the Little Cyclones once again, who are up 3-1. That is Murray with her first foul, 5:53 to play in the first. Lipsy will inbound to Waite, and Ames will have the ball. Top of the key. She's trying to shake off a defender. She finds Spraggins at the left wing. Off the screen from Lipsy, she finds Seibert, who gets it to Waite, to Iams at the right wing. Iams to Waite once again. And it'll be Iams right wing. Three is good. 6-1. Just under 5.5 to play in the first. That is Ashley Iams, who this season is 42% from three-point range. Traveling call on Pippett. The ball's going the other way. And is that a timeout? Oh, no, just another whistle.
Yep. Well, Centennial's turned the ball over a few too many times to begin the game, and this can't become a theme for them if they want to have a chance at winning this game.
Here's Waite at the right wing. 5:07 to play in the first. There's Iams with the ball. Iams is well defended by Burns. She'll get it to Spraggins, who gets it to Timmermans. Timmermans out to Iams once again, top of the key. Spraggins almost loses the ball, and they do end up losing the ball. And taking it all the way and getting the first layup of the game for the Jaguars is Cleo Murray. 6-3 with 4:40 to play in the first. Waite, top of the key. She will find Spraggins at the baseline, back to Timmermans. Now it'll be Iams, who takes a right wing three. No good. Timmermans tried to redeem her, and she was unsuccessful. Rebound was taken by Bella Robin. Here's Burns, corner three, it's good! Tie game at 6 apiece with 4:15 to play in the first. already some good scoring happening.
Yeah. Yeah, some good scoring happening there. 5 unanswered for the Jaguars. And, you know, they've been on a run. They look good so far.
Meg Burns shot that one. She's 51.9% from three-point range. Better than anybody on Ames as far as percentage-wise. As a missed shot is taken by the Jaguars. Ball's going the other way. It's Runchie with the ball. Runchie's going to get it to Murray. To Harris. Harris finds Runchie, who moves around the key. And now here is Murray. To Harris, who takes a shot from just inside the arc, and she's no good. Runchie. Runchie will find Murray at the top of the key, trying to find an open person. She finds Runchie. Harris fouled.
Lipsy there, I believe, got the foul.
Tegan Lipsy now with the only 2 fouls that Ames has. 3-point attempt by Murray, wide open. Centennial takes their first lead of the game at 9-6. Cleo Murray, who is 26.9% from three-point range, manages to hit that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's Waite. Double teamed. She's well pressured. Timmermans has it now. Timmermans to Iams. Ball's almost stolen again. Spraggins gains control of it. 2:45 to play in the first. What aggressive defense by the Jaguars. They're going to call a travel on Spraggins, and I thought that was a for sure foul on the Jaguars.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a foul, too. It was pretty crowded right there. I think there were three players right in the small vicinity, and I didn't see the third step from Spraggins. The officials must see something I don't.
Goodness gracious. That is Street with the ball. Street's going to get it to Burns. Burns inside. That is Pippin, who went up for a shot. No good. Timmermans the rebound. Timmermans will get it to Iams. 2:18 to play in the first. Iams has the ball at the top of the key. Iams moves around the arch, finds Seibert wide open in the corner. Corner 3 by Iams is no good. Rebound's going to be taken by, that looks like Murray, taking it the other way. Ball goes off of the hands of Street and out of bounds. That'll give the ball to the Little Cyclones with 2:02 to play in the first. Really not sure how this first quarter is going to end.
Yeah, Ames has looked sloppy since their opening 6 points, and looks like Centennial's got it together. And you know, this is could be where the game is decided. It also could be just a fluke, and we could see maybe a potential tie score.
Burns, aggressive defense. Burns has had 9 steals, 7 blocks this season so far. She swatted that one quickly out of bounds. That was in Iams' hands. Buss has the ball. Inbounds to Waite for the Little Cyclones. 1:48 to play in the first. Ames is down 9-6. Here's Seibert at the left wing. She finds Buss, who almost gets the ball stolen from her again. That was Runchie, who knocked it out of her hands and out of bounds. Seriously, Ankeny Centennial is playing phenomenal defense thus far.
Yeah, they really are. No, we've seen they haven't let Ames score, and on the other end, they've been able to convert that into 8 unanswered points right now.
Gra tries to inbound to Waite. Robin swats it. And seriously, the Jaguars are not giving Ames any breaks.
No, they're not. I don't think Ames deserves a break, and I don't think they're going to do that to any other team.
They're applying the necessary pressure. 1.5 minutes to play in the first. Seibert in the corner. Drives for the hole. Loses control. Travels. And the ball will go the other way to the Jaguars.
Yeah, another turnover that you can't afford to have, and that's another turnover that looked a lot like a foul, but maybe she just tripped up there.
1:17 to play in the first. 3-point attempt is no good. That was from Street. Offensive rebound by the Jaguars. They keep the ball. Burns gets it to Street once again. Street will have it to Runchie. And another travel, this time on the Jaguars.
Yeah. Yeah. How many travels have they called?
I am not sure. This has to be like at least 4.
I would say, yeah, I was going to say about 5 or 6. You know, you got a little bit too excited there and forgot to let the ball loose.
1:01 to play in the first. It's 9-6. Ames has the ball, but they're still down. Wait at the right wing, trying to shake off Street. She finds Timmermans, who finds Spraggins at the top of the key. Spraggins gets the ball stolen. She was going to try and pass to Wait, and it was unsuccessful. Street underneath the hole travels. What good defense by Brooke Spraggins.
Oh, that was they caught a break right there. I thought it was a foul, but if you're Spraggins, you got to drive that into the hoop. You can't afford to give it away.
And there's another foul. That's on Robin. That's going to be Robin's first. And, geez, I wouldn't be surprised if they had at least 3 players foul out with how aggressive they're being with their defense.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you got to be aggressive as the baseball pass from Wait to Wait.
Wade is double-teamed out underneath the hoop. Perfect opportunity to score, but it just didn't happen. Here's Spraggins at the top of the key. Now at the left wing. She tried to pass to Timmermans, and once again, the aggressive defense from Centennial helps them get the ball. Here's Street with the ball at the right wing. She finds Runchie. Runchie will find Murray. Cleo Murray to Harris at the top of the key, defended by Timmermans. She's looking for an open person. She finds Street at the right wing. Here is Runchie. 5 seconds to play in the first. The bucket is no good from Ankeny Centennial. Spraggins, even if she would have made that, wouldn't have counted. And at the end of the first quarter, it is 9-6, and that'll take us to a break. Keep it right here. You're watching the holiday edition of AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. And welcome back into it, folks. We're just about to get into the second quarter as your little Cyclones are down to the Ankeny Centennial Jaguars by a score of just 9-6. And that was kind of a slow-moving first quarter. You would have expected more points to be scored, but that's not the result.
No, I expected probably at least 15 a team, you know, considering how well that both teams have played in the last 2 or 3 games. But overall, the Jaguars have definitely cleaned up their defense, but Ames just hasn't been able to do anything. They've been turning the ball over too much, and that's got to be cut down. Like I said right before we went to the break, they got to turn the ball over much less.
Murray is fouled on her way to the hole, and she'll go to the line. That's a foul on Seibert. That's her first of the game. That's 3 for Ames. Centennial also has 3 fouls so far. Here's a pass to Burns, top of the key. She'll find, that is Murray. Top of the key, three-pointer is good from Robin. Bella Robin, who actually, that is her first made 3 of the season.
Well,
believe it or not, she took 2 threes before this game and finally made her 3rd attempt.
Yeah, 3's a lucky number, I guess.
Here's Waite. Right wing 3 off the back. Step back, no good. Rebound's going to be taken by Burns. Centennial takes over possession as they have a 12-6 lead with 7:05 to play in the second. Here's Harris underneath, unable to lay it in. The rebound's taken by Murray. Now Burns has it at the top of the key. Murray once again, right wing. That is Robin, who was unable to lay it in. Ball will go the other way. 6:46 to play in the second. 6-12. The Little Cyclones are down. Here's Waite with the ball. Waite trying to move her way around the defense that is so aggressive from Centennial. Ames has the ball. Still moving around the arch. Now here's Spraggins at the right wing. To Seibert in the corner. 6:20 to play in the second. 12-6. And the ball is stolen. That is Robin with the steal. And with 6:10 to play in the second, Centennial takes the ball as they have a 12-6 lead over the Little Cyclones. There is Runchie to Harris. Burns at the top of the key. Now you find Murray at the right wing. Harris at the top of the key. Burns at the left wing. That was Runchie. And now it is Murray. Harris takes the top of the key three. Off the back of the rim and no good. And Murray gets the rebound. And then Harris is able to put it in to make it 14-6 with 5.5 to play in the second. Centennial is playing excellently so far. Timeout taken by the Little Cyclones. We'll keep it right here instead of taking a break to talk about what's going on in the game so far. I don't know what's going on with Ames, but it just doesn't seem like they can get anything going.
No, they really can't, that last turnover was really strange because it didn't seem like there was much communication, and no, that's how the end of the first quarter really went, and they've been flat. They haven't been able to rebound on either glass, and I think that's what's been killing them right now.
Today is the first day, today was the last day of school before Ames High's winter break would begin. But before they could go on vacation, the Little Cyclones needed to have one more match. 5:17 to play in the second quarter. The Little Cyclones need to get something started. Ames passes to Waite at the left wing. Waite, spin move, puts it up off the glass, no good. Excellent move by Waite, and it goes out of bounds off of White. And the ball will go to the Jaguars with just over 5 minutes to play in the second. Centennial still leads 14-6. Underneath, count it, and the foul from Pippett. Centennial, the biggest lead of the game at 9 points. 10 points, actually. Iams is charged with the foul. That's 4 for the Little Cyclones overall. Pippett, 1 is successful. 17-6 with 4:52 to play. And the ball is stolen by the Jaguars. Here's a pass to Murray. Murray has it to Burns. Burns drives for the hole, can't lay it in. Bus is going to take it the other way off of some aggressive defense from Robin. 4:34 to play in the second. 17-6. Harris gets back into the lineup for the Jaguars. Little Cyclones really need to get something going.
Yeah, and they need to do it fast because, there's only 4 minutes until halftime, and I don't think they've been shut out in a quarter, but it's looking towards that.
I think Ashley Iams believes she was fouled as I saw her. I could read her lips saying, "Come on," as she was having a very angry expression on her face. I think she thought she was fouled.
That's just frustration right now, Carter. It's frustration from not getting any baskets, anything going.
4 minutes to play in the second. Spraggins in the corner. Her three is in and out, and the rebound's taken by Harris. And Burns will take it the other way. 3:54 to play in the second. Now the ball is going to be passed to Murray. Murray gets it to Harris again. Driving for the hole is Street, and she can't put it in inside the paint. Rebound's going to be taken by Pippett. Pippett, is she going to be able to get it to her player? No, she's not. It goes out of bounds off of Murray, and that'll give the ball to the little Cyclones with 3:39 to play in the second. Something's got to happen. The only 2 points scored by Ames thus far is a three-pointer from Caroline Waite and 3 points from Ashley Imes as well. Lipsy was double-teamed as she tried to drive for the hole. Double dribble. Ankeny Centennial is wrecking this Ames team with this defense.
Yeah, and Ames is, it's like going into a brick, trying to drive through a brick wall. Oh, you're not going to get very far. And they haven't scored any points. It's been 16 unanswered.
Runchy, right wing three. And Ames is continuing to be put deeper into the dirt by the Jaguars as they're now down 20-6 with 3:04 to play in the second. They are going to call, is that an offensive foul on Lipsy? I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this.
Looks like they're going to call it on Imes instead.
On Imes. 3:02 to play in the second. It's 20-6. Centennial is dominating the Jaguars. Can Ames make a comeback? That'll be found out after this break. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks, with 3:02 to play in the second. It's 20-6, and Ames is being dominated by the Jaguars.
Yeah, they really have. It's been 19 points unanswered by the Jaguars. Ames has just had nothing. What is that going to be? 21 unanswered. But Carter, you know, something's got to change, and it's got to change within the next 2 minutes because this is unacceptable from Ames, from my point of view.
Here's Waite. She takes a corner three. That's deflected. That was deflected by Street. The phenomenal defense of the Jaguars continues. Street, what defense? Seibert has the ball. 2.5 to play in the second. 22-6. Centennial is still up over the little Cyclones. Spraggins looking for an open person. She finds Waite. She finds Spraggins once again. Lipsy underneath. Finds Iams. No, that's Seibert actually. She's going to go to Lipsy. Lipsy at the baseline. She was fouled, and she'll go to the line. There's finally going to be a good opportunity for Ames to score.
Yeah. You know, it looks like they haven't been taking many shots before that one. They may have taken a few, but they just have been too nice with the ball. They're giving too many gifts away.
And finally, Ames puts another point on the board to make it 22-7. 2:04 to play in the second. Timmerman checks back into the lineup for the Little Cyclones as Lipsy will miss her second one off the back of the rim. They needed that one.
You gotta make that free throw. Oh, and now they're gonna have to prevent Centennial from scoring, which they don't.
And, well, it's not going well so far as Harris just made a teardrop off the glass just on the baseline with 1:43 to play in the second. Driving for the hole is Spraggan. She's unable to lay it in. Seibert loses the ball.
Timeout. Centennial.
Timeout's taken by Centennial with 1:35 to play in the second. We will also take a break. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks. It's 24-7, 1:35 to play in the second. And Ryan, what was the point you were just bringing up while we were at break?
This is a very much like the Des Moines Lincoln boys game. Ames is dilly-dallying with the ball too much, and they've got to start getting shots off and passing the ball less. And remember, the boys came back to win that game by 15 points because they decided to start shooting. Something's got to switch here.
Here's Harris. Harris in the paint. Now a three-pointer by Street is no good. Lipsy gets the ball for the Little Cyclones with a minute left to play in the first half, 24-7. Seibert puts it up. It's good. Counted on the foul. And Seibert has the chance to finally put the Little Cyclones in the double digits. 57.2 seconds. Wade will check back into the Ames lineup. Seibert puts it in. 24-10. 57.2 to play in the second quarter. White checks back into the Ames lineup as well. Here's Burns. 50 seconds to play in the second. Harris. Harris finds Runchi. Runchi to Burns once again. Underneath, that is Pippin who loses the ball. Ames gets it. Here's Waite at the left wing to Spraggins. Spraggins double teamed and she travels.
That's the last thing that they needed to do right there, was turn the ball right back over after forcing a very good turnover from some good defense.
I'm especially starting to see your points. They're trying to be too pretty with it. You got to just get the ball up against a team like this.
Yeah, you got to get the ball up. I mean, look at what Centennial did. They attacked the rim. They've been attacking the paint, and Ames is just seems like they're scared to go there.
10 seconds to go in the second quarter. Centennial will likely have the last shot of the first half. Now they definitely will. As Harris is fouled, the ball will be inbounded by Runchi. 4.3 to play in the second. White fouls. That's 6 for Ames. Runchi inbounds. That is out to Murray. Puts it in.
No.
Off the glass. No. They're going to call an
foul.
offensive foul. With 0.9 seconds to play in the second quarter, an offensive foul is called.
Now what do? Do you go baseball pass or do you try and do a full court lob?
This could go either way. Here's Waite.
There was no way that was going to count.
Didn't even get it off in time. And that'll do it. That'll bring us to the half. It is 24 to 10 at half.
Boy, it's nice when the pep band isn't blasting your ears out right after half ends, isn't it?
I guess that can be convenient. We'll take a break and be right back with either a halftime report or the second half. We'll determine on the break. Keep it right here. You're watching the holiday edition of AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome to the holiday halftime report, folks. At halftime, it's 24-10, and the Ankeny Centennial Jaguars have been tearing through this Ames High Little Cyclones team thus far in this game. They've just been absolutely dominant with their defense, haven't they?
Yeah, they really have been dominant. You know, we saw Ames didn't score for the last half of the first quarter, and like halfway through the second quarter. So, you know, it was shut down defense. They were getting turnovers after turnovers after turnovers, and all Ames has to show for it is a big lump of coal with just 10 points.
And at the end of the day, I think your point about putting the ball up instead of just trying to be really good at passing is really what's going to be the key, because if you take too much time trying to be really good with passing, with as defensive of a team as this is, you're going to end up turning the ball over and over and over again.
Absolutely. You know, turnovers are just part of the game. They're going to happen. But I think the other thing that needs to happen aside from the shooting is Ames has to find some separation. They have to find a way to get Waite open and Imes open. And we haven't really seen a third player really break out yet. We know Spraggins is trying her best, just coming back after a concussion, but no, that time off has really shown that it's not the easiest. It's not that simple to come back from an injury and come back right into the game and be a star. You know, it takes time, but honestly, somebody's got to step up, and there's no time to wait for it. Conference play is here. It's got to happen now.
Absolutely. That's going to do it for your halftime report, folks. After this break, we're getting back into the game. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. And welcome back into it, folks. We're just about ready to start quarter number 3 of the holiday edition of AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube for the girls' game against the Ankeny Centennial Jaguars, who are leading against your Ames High Little Cyclones 24-10. Let's get started. Here's Caroline Waite. They're playing fast to Lipsy. Lipsy at the top of the key. She finds Ames. Ames, she will put it up. Teardrop is no good. It goes off the glass. Rebound taken by Harris. They'll take it the other way. Burns, well beyond the right wing. She will get it quickly to Murray. She will find Pippett at the top of the key, who will get it then to Murray. Here's Runchi with the ball at the top of the key. Moving her way around, she will find Murray. Baseline, Pippett is no good. Rebound taken by the Jaguars. They'll keep the ball with 7:10 to play in the third. And a shot is no good from the Jaguars. Ames takes it the other way with 7 minutes to play in the third. Brooks Spraggins, three-pointer is no good. Ball will go the other way to the Jaguars with 6:53 to play in the third. Here's Burns with the ball at the right wing. Underneath is Pippett. She gets the ball stripped. It goes out of bounds off of her hands and into the hands of the Little Cyclones. 6:46 to play in the third. Not one score yet.
No.
Not yet in the second half.
Nope. Ames has got to change that right now.
6:36 to play in the third. Oh, they were trying to pass to Seibert. Still got it to Lipsy. Iams did. And the ball is going to be a backcourt violation on Iams.
No, this can't happen. I know we said it multiple times in the first half, and they just got to cut the turnovers.
6:25 to play in the third. As the ball is in the hands of Murray. Murray will find Runchi. Runchi will find Harris. At the top of the key, well defended by Iams. Pippett underneath, double teamed by Lipsy. And Waite takes it the other way for the Little Cyclones. Waite in the left wing. Well defended, she finds Seibert. To Spraggins at the right wing. Spraggins finds Waite. Left wing three is short. Iams the rebound, and she's fouled as she tries to put it up underneath with 5:51 to play in the first. It's in the third. It's 24-10. Iams will go to the line. She'll be shooting 2 shots, and there's the first score of the second half by either team. And thankfully for the Little Cyclones, they were the ones to make that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if Centennial would have made that point, the momentum definitely would have shifted towards the Jaguars, and I think that they would have been able to run away with this one.
24-12. Centennial still leads, and a foul is called on Seibert with 5:46 to play in the third. That's 2 for her tonight, as Robin will inbound for the Jaguars. Here's a pass to Burns. Burns will get it to Runchi. Quick pass to Burns again. Burns to Runchi once again. Runchi finds Pippett. Actually, that's Murray. And here's Runchi at the foul line. Gets the ball stripped. It's going the other way. Waite puts a left wing three up. It's no good. It's short once again. They needed that three-pointer desperately. She hasn't scored since she made the first bucket within the first 5 seconds of the entire game. And there's a three-pointer from Runchi. 27-12 with 5 minutes to play in the third. Not a great start to the second half so far by the Little Cyclones, but there's a little something from Waite. She makes it 27-14 with 4:50 to play in the third. Jaguars strike right back. Murray, a three-pointer, 30-14, 4:41 to play in the third. The Empire strikes back. Lipsy at the right wing. She moves her way around the arch looking for someone who's open. She's at the baseline. She finds Seibert, who gets it to Ames. I'm not really sure why that pass was so just gently tossed to her. And there's Wade, who makes a 2-pointer. Makes it a 14-point game, 30-16, 4:10 to go in the third. If you're Ames, you need to keep that up.
Yeah, you do. And, they were taking way too many early shots. But, if you can force offensive fouls like just what just happened here, you'll be good. And should we mention that is the 4th foul on Murray.
That's 4. One more and she's done. And Cleo Murray, who has been absolutely excellent with her defense in this game, now has 4 fouls. And if she gets one more, she'll be watching the rest of the game from the bench.
But if I'm Centennial, I would put her back out there because she's got 8 points and 6 of them here in the third quarter. Or, she's been that offensive spark that the Jaguars have needed. And
wide open 3-pointer is good! Ashley Iams makes it an 11-point game, and Ames is on their way to a comeback. Here's Harris with the ball. Harris gets it to Street. Timeout taken by Centennial. Things are going well now for the little Cyclones. Can they keep it up with 3:40 to go in the third? We will find out after this break. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. Welcome back into it, folks. With 3:40 to go in the third, Ames has had a hot start to the second half. They were once down 20-14, was it?
24-10, I believe.
24-10, actually. They brought it to 30-19, closer than they were when they started. But they've got to keep it up if they want to get it back into this game. Harris puts it up. She's no good. She gets her own rebound. Lipsy gets it. It's going to be a fight for the ball, and Wade ends up with it. Ames will retake possession. Just under 3.5 to play in the third. Here's Spraggins in the corner. Spraggins moves around. She's fouled. Just what they needed. That is the first foul on Porter. Porter, a 5'5 freshman guard, number 10, who just got into the game for the first time and has her first foul of the game. There's 3 on Centennial thus far in this second half. Wade at the right wing. She gets it to Timmermans at the top of the key. She loses control of the ball, and Harris gets it. Ball's going the other way. Burns. Burns will get it to Street. Street in the corner. Finds Harris. Just under 3 minutes to play in the third. Here's Burns once again. Burns at the top of the key. And now she'll find Street. Burns once again, top of the key. She finds Street at the right wing. Robin. Harris left wide open underneath. She gets another layup, and it's 32-19. 2.5 to play in the third. Ames can't let that happen.
No. They just gave him 2 free points.
Oh, what is Timmermans doing? I don't even know what happened on that play.
I don't know whether it was the pass to the invisible player, I guess. But you know what? If it's you got to take that ball. You can't just expect Caroline or Ashley to be there because that was an unacceptable turnover, unnecessary.
My goodness. Here's Robin. Robin's gonna get it to Burns. Burns to Street. Ball is stolen by Ames. Iams is going to get there first and lay it. No, she's too strong. White trying to get the rebound. She's unsuccessful. Jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to the Jaguars. And Sullivan was trying to call timeout. Coach Joel Sullivan attempting to stop the gameplay, and the ref didn't see it.
I'm just thinking, how do you miss that? How do you miss that?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, and White loses control of the ball. Thank goodness for the little Cyclones. Street missed it, and White got the rebound. Here's Spraggins to Lipsy underneath. There's a good foul. That's a good call. If they didn't call a foul on that, I probably would have walked out the building.
Yeah, that was a very, very hard collision there.
That's third. So now you have Burns and Murray in foul trouble on Centennial's side. That would mean a good thing for the little Cyclones to see them on the bench for the rest of the game. Spraggins. Then the ball is lost again. It goes out of bounds off of Waite's hands.
The last time I read the rule book, they can only be 5 players on the court for a team at a time, and she must have thought there was a 6th one. And I mean, it's like a total collapse has just occurred right in front of our eyes.
Here's Runchi with the ball. Runchi's going to get it to Burns at the left wing. That is Robin to Runchi once again. Burns at the left wing, moves her way around the arch, and she finds Street at the right wing. It'll be Pippett at the top of the key. Just under a minute to play in the third. Runchi seeing some action once again, and here is Street with the ball. Street to Runchi. At the top of the key. 3-point attempt is good. That's Runchi, 35-19 with 35 seconds to play in the third. Here's Lipsy with the ball. Lipsy at the top of the key. Looking for an open player. She finds Waite. Right wing three is no good. They're going to call a foul on Pippett. I think that'll be a very aggressive push by Pippett to White. 20.6 seconds to play in the third. Ames needs to have the last bucket of the quarter to build that momentum going into the fourth. Iams puts it up. She's unable to lay it in. It'll go out of bounds. I think there was a foul. I can't believe
Foul
that.
on Seibert.
These refs are a little, geez, I don't know
They're
what
a little
word
bit jumpy. They're a little bit quick to call fouls, and
5.5 to play in the third, 35-19. Here's Burns. Puts up a three. No good. It's short at the buzzer of the third quarter, and it's 35-19 at the end of the third. Ames will have to play excellently to get back into this game in the fourth quarter. Can they do it? We'll find that out after this break. Keep right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube, the Holiday Edition.
I'll bet you UMKC could beat
Welcome back into it, folks. We're just about ready to get into the fourth quarter. It is 35-19. The Ames High Little Cyclones will need to have an excellent fourth quarter to pull off a win.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something. They're down by 16 points. Excellent defense, excellent offense, and quick. They got to move fast. No dilly-dallying with the ball. It's go time.
Here's White with the ball at the top of the key. She gets it to Waite, left wing. Here's Ames at the right wing. She finds Lipsy in transition. She's fouled. That is going to be a foul on Runchi. That gives her 2. Sorry about that, folks. We had to fix the camera angle. 7:43 to play in the fourth, 35-19. Off of a foul from Runchi on the Jaguars. Here is Lipsy, who drives the lane and gets the bucket to make it 35-21. They needed the first points of this fourth quarter. Burns drives for the hole, almost loses it. Ames could have stolen it right there. Here's Street with the ball at the right wing. She finds Burns, moves her way around the arch. She'll find Pippett. Street with the ball, puts it up. It's no good. White the rebound. Just what the doctor ordered. Lipsy. Looking for an open player. She finds White to Lipsy once again. They got to shoot the ball. They've got to shoot the ball. Here's White once again. White to Waite. Waite finds Iams. Defended well by Burns. Iams will find Seibert. They're going to lose the ball. Goes out of bounds. They're going to call it off of the Little Cyclones. They've got to shoot the ball. Yeah. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
I don't.
That's ridiculous. Honestly, you got to shoot the ball. There's no way you're going to score points if you don't shoot the ball. I mean, we're just, it's like we're playing hot potato with the thing.
Burns with the ball, 6.5 to play in the fourth. Burns and the corner, now at the elbow, now at the right wing. Here is Runchi. Runchi finds Harris. Harris at the top of the key, and the ball is stolen by the Little Cyclones. Just what they needed. Here's Waite at the left wing. Take a shot soon. Don't mess around with passing too much. Waite can't lay it in, and Bus gets the rebound. 5:58 to play. Here's Iams. Three-pointer is no good. They needed that. Here's Street. 5:46 to play in the fourth. Burns at the baseline. Can't put it in. Iams another rebound. 5:38 to play in the fourth. Here's Lipsy with the ball. Lipsy. 5.5 to play in the fourth. Still plenty of time to make a comeback. Lipsy finds Iams, who doesn't let it go out of bounds, thankfully. Waite in the paint. She finds Lipsy, who's too strong as she tries to put it in off the glass. Jaguars take the ball. Oh no, and the Jaguars starting to play slow. If the clock runs down far enough, we could have our game determined right here. Harris puts it up, no good. She gets her own rebound. She puts it up again. Count it, and the foul. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. 4:59 to play in the fourth. Centennial's now up 37-21, folks. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that this could be your ball game.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, and they just and Imes and Waite stood like totem poles in the middle of the lane and just didn't go after the ball. You gotta rebound it, and there was nobody offensive rebounding either on the pass drive.
At least Harris missed it, but they got the ball back. Oh my word! Centennial just can't stop. Burns a three-pointer. It's good. This could be the ball game at this point. Ames puts it up from the elbow. She lays it in. 40-23, 4.5 to play in the fourth. And Ames steals it. Wait, gets it back. And manages to put it in. 40-25, just under 4.5 to play in the fourth. We'll keep it right here. At this point, the comeback is not impossible, but it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, it's going to be extremely difficult, Carter, and I just think that that time they've spent dilly-dallying with the ball, which is probably equal to the time left on the clock right now, has cost them. I mean, it's difficult to say this, but Centennial's probably going to go to 10-1 against the Little Cyclones all time.
4:27 to play in the fourth. 40-25. Ames needs 15 points for the comeback. Some excellent playing is going to need to happen from the Little Cyclones to pull off the comeback. Here's a pass to Pippett. Ames fouls her. And she can't believe it. That's 2 for her tonight. That's actually 3 for her. Ames is officially in foul trouble.
I don't think fouls matter at this point, Carter. You know what?
Ames gets the ball underneath the hole. 4:13 to play in the fourth. It's Lipsy with the ball at the right wing. Lipsy turns around, finds Seibert. She takes a three-pointer. It's no good. Lipsy puts it up. It's blocked. Blocked, and Lipsy gets her own rebound. Here's Ames with the ball. Ames at the right wing. Ames finds Seibert again. Seibert to Wait. Wait in the corner. She drives the lane. She stops short. She finds Seibert at the left wing. 3:45 to play in the fourth. Ball is going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow gives it to the Jags.
I don't know why Seibert didn't drive to the basket there. She looked lost when she got that pass. She looked lost.
3:39 to play in the fourth. Ames has had a trainer check out her hand really quick. Not sure exactly what's happening. Looks like she's still got to play on. If you're Ames, this might just be it.
You got to foul
Centennial,
now. You got to foul.
You got to foul at this
Foul.
point.
You have to
You've
foul.
got to.
Wasting too much time on the clock.
Under 3.5 to play now in the fourth. 40-25.
Carter, I think we know that they're not going to shoot the ball. And they're just going to wait until somebody fouled them. Oh, turnover.
3-second violation. 3:20 to play in the fourth. It's 40-25. They've still got some time to make it up, but it's got to be quick. Here's Wait to Gra in the corner. Ames at the baseline. She's double teamed, and it's Ames once again. As she is fouled as she goes for the hole. Ames has been taking hits this whole game. And Ames had to quickly get something wrapped up on her forearm, it looked like, as she will go to the line.
Maybe might be something with that right wrist, and coming into conference play, that'll be a huge problem if she has to miss time with that.
Ames' first one from the line is good to make it 26-40. 3:03 to play in the fourth. There's another one. They're down by 13 points. Like I said earlier, with 3:03 to play in the fourth, the comeback is not impossible, but it will be very difficult. Oh! And there's a little bit of luck as the ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Jags. And Ames could make it just a 10-point game if they play their cards right. Graw gets back into the lineup for Ames, and White goes on the bench. 3:02 to play in the fourth. Here's Iams in the corner. You got to score fast. Graw takes a left wing three. It's short.
Way short.
She airballs it.
Foul.
Centennial lost the ball but was fouled right before. Lipsy. That's 3 for Lipsy, 3 for Seibert, and 3 for Iams. White's back into the lineup. You now have 3 players in foul trouble on Ames. Exactly what you can't afford. Oh, my word. Harris gets a bucket counted and the foul. 2:46 to play in the fourth. Now make it 42 to 27 and potentially 43 to 27. This might be over.
Yeah, I don't want to get into a negative thing, but we have to look at the reality of it. And Centennial's just outplayed Ames today. A credit to them. They've done much better on that occasion as well, getting the offensive rebound. They've had about probably 10 offensive rebounds. I don't recall Ames getting more than 2 or 3.
Burns wide open underneath, plays it in. 44 to 27. 2.5 to play in the fourth. Here's Iams, who drives the lane. Takes the foul and will go to the line. Ankeny Centennial fans can't believe that. But Ames has had their fair share of fouls that weren't really fouls. So do they really have a right to do that?
It's debatable because, as you know, Centennial's had gripe over the referees. Ames has really disliked the calls tonight. But you know what, Carter? Aside from that, we have Caroline's only got 9 points. Ames 13. They've shut him down, and that's exactly what Centennial needed to do, and they did today.
2:18 to play in the fourth. Here's Burns, double teamed. She almost got fouled. They're trying to foul right now. Harris is going to be fouled. No, a timeout taken by the Jaguars. 2:07 to play in the fourth. 44 to 29 is your score. We'll take a quick break. Keep it right here. You're watching the holiday edition of AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. And welcome back into it, folks. It's 2:07 to play in the fourth. 44 to 29 is your mark. Little Cyclones are down to the Jaguars, who have been playing phenomenally and are about ready to put this game into the record books and call this a win. Another foul on Ames. I think that was on Waite. That's 2 for her. Harris is going to go to the line for that. Graw will check into the Ames lineup. 1:57 to play in the fourth. 1-1 for Harris at the line. First one is good. Harris is 44.4% from the line. She's been shooting quite well from the line thus far. And that'll make it 46 to 29 with 1:56 to play it in the fourth. That's 14 points tonight for Harris. They got to shoot the ball. They've got to shoot the ball.
Come on.
Here's Seibert, puts it up from the right wing, and no. And they'll call some
Offensive
sort of foul on Ames. I think that's on Caroline Wade again. Or is there not a foul? Oh, there is. It is on Wade. That's 3 for her. Lipsy's in foul trouble. Seibert's in foul trouble. Ames is in foul trouble. And now Wade? Then again, Centennial has Burns, Runchi, and Murray in foul trouble, but they're not the ones who are trying to make a 17-point comeback.
I think the chances of that have basically equated to 0 for a comeback. Centennial's going to go back down south with another victory.
That is Runchi, who is 33.3% from the line. .135 to play in the fourth. Foul on Centennial. We'll go to the opposite side of the court for some free throws. Lipsy will put them up. And there's Robin, who is now in extreme foul trouble at 4 fouls. Lipsy's first one from the line, that'll make it 47-30 with 1:35 to play in the fourth. And she'll put up a second one. Second one is up, and it'll be in and out. Minute and a half to play in the fourth. You got to foul if you're Ames. Wait gets a steal. Wait takes a three-pointer. Bounces around and is no good. Lipsy redeems her. 47-32, a 15-point game with 1:18 to go in the fourth. And with that, we'll take a break. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. And welcome back into it, folks, with 1:18 to play in the fourth. It's 42-32, 47-32. Jaguars are up over the little Cyclones. And the Jaguars have the ball, and it's stolen by Ames. With 1:10 to play in the fourth, you gotta shoot quickly. Wait, puts it up, and it's no good. And a foul. That's on Lipsy. That's
Number
4
4
for her. Ames is not in a good position. 4 of their 5 players on the court right now in foul trouble. Waite with 3, Seibert with 3, Lipsy with 4, Ames with 3. Her first shot from the line, that is Robin. She is able to put it in, who also has 4 fouls actually. 48-32 and 4 points tonight as well for Robin. The second one will be up, and that's no good. Rebound is going to be taken by the Jaguars. That was Murray who got to it before the little Cyclones could. Just under a minute to play in the fourth and counting.
I think they've sealed it now.
I absolutely think so too. Harris to Murray. Burns. They're starting to not dribble. Oh, Harris is left wide open. 50-32. An 18-point lead with now just 30 seconds to play in the fourth. And the shot is no good from Waite inside the paint. She's at the left wing. She now finds Seibert, takes a corner three, and it's no good. With now just about 15 seconds to play in the fourth. 50-32. And I think the Jaguars are ready to dribble it out. Murray dribbling it out for the Jaguars, whose excellent defense wins them the game by a final score of 50-32. For the Jaguars, a great win. For Ames, what do we call this?
I'd call it a bad loss personally because, the sloppy play and a real lack of energy from after the first quarter really just they just dug themselves into a hole that they couldn't climb out of and my main reasoning for that is because they didn't have anybody really on the boards at all, defensive or offensive, and they were just outplayed today, and Centennial came in here and proved why they're the better team.
We'll have some more final post-game thoughts coming up after this break. Keep it right here. You're watching AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube, the Holiday Edition. Welcome back into it, folks. The girls' game just got done. A final score of 50-32. You are currently seeing the boys warming up, who will be starting soon after this broadcast is over. But first, we have some final post-game thoughts for you on this game. We'll start off with Ryan.
Well, honestly, this is a bad loss. This is a game that Ames needs to put behind them quickly because, honestly, conference is not going to get any easier. You got Dowling Catholic, Urbandale, who they've already played again, and you've got Johnston, three of the best teams in the state, along with Centennial. And if this is a showing of what's to come, not looking good. Man, I don't know what to say. Good job to Centennial, but honestly, Ames needs to put it behind them fast.
I couldn't agree with you more. You have people like Maya McDermott and the Johnston Dragons, Caitlin Clark and the Dowling Catholic Maroons. Ames, if this is the type of playing they approach other teams in the conference with, it's not going to be very fun at all.
No, it's just going to be like it's going to be like roadkill. They're going to be roadkill. They're going to get run over, and nobody's going to stop to remove them from the road. It's going to be an unfortunate season if this continues, but you know what? Maybe this was just one exception. Many things can happen. So we'll see what happens as we go into 2020 with hopefully a new mindset and a winning mindset.
And with that being said, folks, that's going to do it here from AHS Sports Network. If you'll be joining us for the boys' game coming up in about 12 minutes, then we hope to see you then. But if not, then thank you for tuning in to the holiday edition of AHS Basketball on AHS Sports Network on YouTube. I'm Carter White.
I'm Ryan Eggert.
The voices of your Ames High Little Cyclones, signing off.